Everybody's so threatened by us, man.
I'm not crazy at all, okay? Everybody always saying that Dirty is crazy. Dirty is not crazy at all. Dirty just foresee a lot that a lot of people don't foresee.
Okay guys, y'all better grab a seat for this one, cause the tea is piping hot. So, with Diddy's sentencing just weeks away, some shocking new information is starting to surface about the death of ODB. Now, as we all know, ODB's passing was originally ruled as an overdose, but girl, these new reports are saying otherwise. According to inside sources, ODB may not have overdosed at all. Instead, the claim is that Diddy allegedly had people inject him with substances after ODB found out about Diddy's rumored relationship with Method Man, and y'all, this is wild. Now, for context, when people hear ODB and Diddy in the same sentence, the first thing that comes to mind is that wild, unscripted moment at the 1998 Grammys. Both Diddy's No Way Out and Wu-Tang's Wu-Tang Forever were up for Best Rap Album, but when Diddy snagged the win, ODB stormed the stage in his mink and let the world know Wu-Tang was for the children. Barely 24 hours after the event, ODB was on the Howard Stern show to explain all that went down. And according to him, the smoke was not for Diddy, but for the organizers of the Grammy Award for crowning commercial. Flashy rap over what Wu-Tang stood for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Puff Daddy come up to you and say anything bad, or say, "Hey man, what's up"?
Some of his bodyguards approached me.
Oh,
They
really?
did. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they approached me like the mafia or something.
What'd they say to you?
Dirty, what you meant by that? With it, I said, look, I ain't mean no harm. I ain't. As a matter of fact, by you approaching me, I didn't figure that you would take it that way, because I didn't mean nothing to Puffy. Puffy's my best man. Y'all.
That's what
so
you said?
good.
No wonder they don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Seriously,
right.
There's not that much communication going on.
Yeah, but it's like
Right.
I got love for Puffy. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like,
Believe it or not, that whole Grammy drama ended up bringing ODB and Diddy closer. And the timing? Kind of crazy, because right around then, Diddy was on the lookout for a new face for Bad Boy after Biggie's passing. So it looked like Puff was trying to turn that Grammy moment into a win by pulling ODB over to Bad Boy Records. But here's the thing. While Diddy did try to sign ODB, the deal never went through. And the reason makes total sense. Diddy was all about the shiny suits, champagne, and chasing hits, while ODB was all about the culture, making raw music that could stand the test of time. Still, despite those differences, the two stayed cool until ODB's tragic passing in 2004. Now here's where it gets shocking. Right before ODB's death, Diddy was working as an executive producer on Method Man's 2004 album. Now Meth had worked with some bad boy artists before, but doing a whole album with Diddy? Yeah, nobody saw that coming, not even ODB. According to inside sources, Method Man was chasing that commercial success at the time. But the wildest part, ODB died that same year. Meth dropped that album and his death was ruled an overdose. But then here's the real tea. While we're just weeks into Diddy's sentencing after being found guilty of transporting for prostitution, some brand new information has popped up about his ties to certain Wu-Tang members. And according to inside sources, there are even whispers that Diddy might have had something to do with ODB's death. And y'all, this is beyond wild. Now, according to the inside source, Diddy had ODB unalived after he allegedly stumbled onto something he wasn't supposed to. Allegedly, he found out that Diddy had some sort of DL relationship with Method Man while working on that album. And there's this video of Method Man talking about how Diddy got super close to him after they crossed paths in the toilet at an industry event.
House of Blues. This is where they used to do the Soul Train party every year. Yeah, right there on the strip. They do the Soul Train party. I'm up in here, right? Now I'm on mushrooms like a by myself. It didn't hit me while I'm in the club, in the House of Blues, till I saw Puff.
Right.
And this ain't a slight against Puff, but it was like, I see Puffy.
Right.
And I see Puffy with like 6 bodyguards. Then it hit me. It was like, wait a minute.
The shrooms you talking about?
Yeah, yeah. The whole everything.
The whole
everything. The situation, everything.
Everything that's going on.
Yo, when
The
I tell
shrooms
you,
enhanced it.
right, ignorance is bliss like a But I see Puffy come in, and mind you, Puff don't speak to me. No, I mean, he speaks to me, but he never speaks to me like this. Embrace meth, what's up, nigga?
Did he have a shiny suit on?
No, he didn't have a shiny suit on.
Y'all know ODB was never the type to stay quiet. The source said he confronted Method Man about what he discovered and later pulled up on Diddy himself, threatening to go public with the information. But before he could, the claim is that Diddy allegedly had him taken out. And here's where it gets wild. The source also claims ODB was already battling an addiction to nose candy. And when he threatened to go public about Diddy and Method Man's DL relationship, Diddy and his team allegedly pumped him with a dangerous amount of nose fandy ADN. That's why, according to them, his passing looked like an overdose. But y'all, that's not even the craziest part. The source is alleging that Diddy actually filmed himself getting down with Method Man while they were working on the album. And allegedly, he still has that video. The source also claimed that while Diddy is currently being prosecuted for his charges, there are way more crimes he's committed against rappers in the industry than what he's even being charged for right now. And just like the other alleged tapes Diddy is rumored to have, these recordings were said to be made without anyone's consent, which makes the ODB situation even darker, because according to the source, ODB wanted to go public with Diddy's alleged DL affair with Method Man, and that's why he ended up unalived. Now, if you really sit back and think about it, this doesn't sound too far off from the Diddy we already know. Cassie's lawsuit painted him as not only dangerous, but also manipulative and controlling. And these new claims, they're just adding another layer to that same picture. And let's be real, this isn't even the first time Diddy's name has been tied to someone's unaliving. We all remember when people started side-eyeing him after the sudden passing of his baby mama, Kim Porter. On paper, the coroner's report listed her cause of death as complications from pneumonia, but folks close to her weren't buying it. They said Kim was strong and seemed fine right before she passed. And just like ODB allegedly trying to expose Diddy's secrets, word on the street was that Kim was working on a tell-all book about him and y'all. That might have been her biggest mistake, because the allegation stuck and refused to go away. Now, while Diddy is sitting behind bars, let's not forget Cassie's lawsuit already exposed him for trying to blow up Kid Cudi's car with explosives. But y'all, if these new claims about ODB come to light, it's gonna do some serious damage, because let's be real, Diddy's reputation was already shattered, and there's no guarantee he'll ever crawl back to the status he once had before all this mess. And adding ODB's death to Diddy's already wild list of scandals, that's just insane, especially when you think about the kind of influence Wu-Tang Clan hold, not just as a group, but in the entire hip-hop community. Unaliving one of their own because he allegedly caught you in a compromising position with Method Man is beyond crazy. ODB leaks Diddy Wu-Tang deal to Method Man had fans talking, and they left comments saying, when you know the truth, you should always stay silent, but teach your chosen PPL in silence. What the enemy don't know, they can't stop it. I love ODB, rest in power, King. He ain't lying. The moment people are labeled as crazy, just know it's code for truth. Some of the most brilliant minds were labeled as crazy. The people society labels as crazy are often the ones who are the most sane. We are crazy to think this synthetic lifestyle is good for humanity. So, do you think Diddy and Method Man had a DL relationship? Or do you think there's more to this story than what is being reported? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next story.